What kind of fuck you give me?
Respect my authority.
Yesterday.
And I'm about to sign the Inflation Reduction Act into law, one of the most significant laws in our history. Let me say from the start, with this law, the American people won and the special interests lost. The American people won and the special interests lost. We're delivering results for the American people. We didn't tear down, we built up. The bill I'm about to sign is not just about today, it's about tomorrow. It's about delivering progress and prosperity to American families. You know, presidents should be judged not only by our words, but by our deeds. Not by our rhetoric, but by our actions. Not by our promise, but by reality. And today is part of an extraordinary story that's being written by this administration and our brave allies in the Congress. This law that I'm about to sign finally delivers on a promise that Washington has made for decades to the American people. I got here as a 29-year-old kid. We were promising to make sure that Medicare would have the power to negotiate lower drug prices back then. Prescription drug prices. But guess what? We're giving Medicare the power to negotiate those prices now on some drugs. This means seniors are going to pay less for the prescription drugs, while we're changing circumstances for people in Medicare by putting a cap of a maximum of $2,000 a year on their prescription drug costs, no matter what the reason for those prescriptions are. That means if you're on Medicare, you'll never have to pay more than $2,000 a year, no matter how many prescriptions you have, whether it's for cancer or any other disease. No more than $2,000 a year. And you all know it because a lot of you come from families that need this. This is a godsend. This is a godsend to many
In terms
families.
of the big drivers of inflation right now, energy and food, this does little to nothing to actually help. We're not going to see immediate relief at the grocery store, at the gas pump. Rents will not go down because of this legislation.
He's been in Congress since 29. He's been fighting 50 years for Medicare and Medicaid. But now, at 79, when he became president, that's when he was able to get it kicked in. Okay, I believe you, Joe. Overstand Democratic voters. This bill is not for the American people. It's for Joe Biden and his special interest friends. That is who this bill for. This bill does not benefit the American people at all. And the benefits that he is saying that it does benefit us when it comes to health care is not being implemented until after he has won the next two elections, or rather his party has won the next two elections. Do not be fooled. They're not giving us anything immediately but the IRS and lowering taxes for their corporate friends. And we, the people, are being stuck with the bill because yes, this is being funded this year, but all the beautiful, wonderful things that he was promising regarding healthcare is not being implemented until 2026. Interesting.
What kind of fuck you give me?